Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to nearly half of first marriages. So how do you announce your divorce? And why are divorce announcements essential to the divorce process? Welcome to a special season of a Fresh Story podcast. Let's talk about divorce announcements.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce. Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Hello. Olivia here. I am the co-founder and CEO of Fresh Starts Registry, and I'm so excited to cordially invite you to the divorce announcement season of a Fresh Story podcast. Here at Fresh Starts, we believe that divorce is a powerful journey in learning more about yourself, fostering empowerment, and facilitating a lot of personal growth. While divorce can initially be challenging, we know, and emotionally taxing, we know, it often serves as a catalyst for positive change and a lot of self-discovery. One of the ways that people can reclaim their power, own their story, and stand in their truth is by making an announcement about their divorce. Through our partnership with Divorce.com, people can enter the journey of divorce with much more ease, support, and a sense of control than ever before. Divorce.com allows for people to work together to have a streamlined divorce process, saving them time, money, headaches, and ultimately working together so everyone can have a fresh start. As they say, Divorce.com is a modern solution that removes the unnecessarily traumatic parts of divorce, helping families to move forward in the healthiest way possible. And once you move forward and you get the divorce, what comes next? Well, then it's time for a divorce announcement. Okay, Olivia, but what is a divorce announcement? Here's what a divorce announcement is. A divorce announcement is a formal or informal statement made by people to simply inform their friends, family, acquaintances, professional people, and social media about their decision to transition to divorce. Now, I want to pause for a second and say, a divorce announcement is what you decided to be. For some people, it can be a phone call. For some people, it's a text message. For some people, it's a social media post. Divorce announcement is what you make of it. Now, while divorce announcements may seem unconventional or uncomfortable for some people, they really serve as a powerful tool for individuals to reclaim their narrative and own their divorce story. Yes, we love that. By proactively sharing their decision with others, individuals can take control of the conversation surrounding their divorce and prevent rumors or misinformation from spreading. Also, divorce announcements provide an opportunity for individuals to express their intentions, emotions, and plans for their future, allowing them to set the tone for how they want to be supported and perceived during this transition. Ultimately, though, divorce announcements empower individuals to embrace their divorce as a fresh start, assert their agency, and move forward with confidence and clarity. And on this season of a Fresh Story podcast, we're talking to a bunch of women who had divorce announcements that they put into the world. What did that mean for them? What was the response? And what are their tips for putting a divorce announcement out? We also talked to some of our Fresh Starts experts about what they recommend when it comes to your divorce announcement. As one of the women on this season of a Fresh Story podcast says, Rachel Sobel, who's a writer and influencer and social media expert, Rachel says, I think that when we get divorced, many of us feel like victims, like it's happening to us, which in some respects it is. I think the inherent power of announcing a divorce is that you control the narrative. You can't ever control what other people are going to say, but if you can come from your own space and comfort level to share whatever it is you want to share, you get to feel like you're empowered. We love that. And I thought it'd be fun, I guess that's the word for it, to share my own divorce announcement. So my marriage broke up in April of 2019. I formally announced my divorce December 31st, 2020 on Facebook. And I'm going to describe to you what my divorce announcement looks like. You can also go to my Instagram at The Digital Yenta and check out. I have it up there too, with the divorce announcement post. So I announced my divorce on Facebook. I think I hinted at it on Instagram, but I formally announced it on Facebook. As you can see, December 31st, New Year's Eve, dramatic, right? But I really wanted a way to kind of sum up what was happening in our lives, because obviously we were going through a pandemic. I was solo parenting. I was homeschooling, working from home, and going through a divorce at the same time. For anybody listening, going through a divorce during a pandemic, not so fun. So, okay. I'm going to explain to you what the Facebook announcement looks like. It is a picture of my sons. My younger son is giving a thumbs up to the camera. This was obviously a picture not taken for this purpose, but it worked in this way. And as you guys may know, my background's in social media. So I really did think about this a lot before I put it up there. I'm going to read to you my divorce announcement, and then I want to talk about it for a second. So the announcement says, they say there's no better a time to go through divorce proceedings than in a global pandemic. And boy, did this year deliver, with a winky face. As I was cleaning up the Christmas decorations today, I started tearing up, thinking it not about how hard of a year this was, and by golly it was, but of all the love and kindness I witnessed this year. Today, on the eve of a new year, I am hopeful. I'm hopeful because I know people to be true, kind, and loving. To all of the people who have reached out this year to send some love to me and the boys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not one act of kindness was forgotten. Every Marco Polo, text, call, book read on Zoom, even just a quick message to say, you okay? They all made a huge difference, and your love was felt in resounding waves throughout this year, with a heart. As we head into a new time, I implore you all to reach out to your people. Check in on them. Send them a message, say hi, ask, how are ya? You have no idea how much a simple little question helps sometime. We have all been through a collective trauma this year. Literally, every single one of us was impacted by the events of this year. So take time to reach out, connect, and love on your people. Oh, and Happy New Year from me and my vaudeville troupe. So a couple things I did here was I kept it pretty vague. I did want to let people know what was happening. And I really wanted to make it more about, obviously, what we believe in, right? Support. And if hashtag simple scripts to support your people, you can go to freshstartsregistry.com and read 200 plus simple scripts that we've written for all life moments. But with my divorce announcement, I wanted to talk about the fact that we had so much support and love. I turned this into a positive, right? And the response was so beautiful. There were so many comments from people in my life, from all walks of my life, saying that they were proud of me and the boys, that they were there for me and the boys. And again, this was just a reminder that we should all be there for each other. I didn't get into the nitty-gritty. I didn't talk about my ex at all. I just wanted people to know this was what was going on. And you know what? It happens. Divorce happens. So obviously, I've since written and talked a lot about my divorce, but when it comes to a divorce announcement, you get to choose what's comfortable for you and how you want to share it. And I think that this season of A Fresh Story will really enlighten a lot of people on all the different ways that you can announce your divorce. And most importantly, why it's so important to announce your divorce, because we believe it is so empowering. So thank you for being here this season. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to A Fresh Story podcast so that we can keep telling these stories and empowering people. Remember to follow and like and do all the things so you don't miss an episode of this season, because I guarantee you're going to want to hear all of these stories. And if you are the one that is not going through a divorce, but you have somebody in your life who is, there are so many tips and support and advice in this season about how to share your story. So you definitely want to take a listen and share when you can. Thank you, as always, for being here and supporting Fresh Starts Registry. And again, a major thank you to our partner in divorce.com. Thank you for listening to today's episode. A Fresh Story podcast is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the first and only platform for everything you need to begin again, from home items to Hype Team and everything in between. You can learn more and read today's show notes at afreshstory.com.